Hi, folks. Welcome back to the Pokemon Scarlet Pokemon Monday streams. Last time we did a bit of a hide-and-seek game.
More racing, actually, before hide-and-seek.
No, wait, not hide-and-seek yet. Yeah. I meant to say, right? Why did I say hide-and-seek?
I don't know.
We plan to do hide-and-seek today, not the last week.
Right. But before we do any of that fun hide-and-seek, because as far as we know, it's just me and Mac at the moment right now. We're not sure if anyone else will be joining us.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot easier. It would be a lot more entertainable if we have like a third for bridge.
Right. But in the meantime, though, do we want to start the Union Circle, or...
I'm fighting a Chansey.
Ah, okay. Well, in the meantime, I'll be...
I'd say that we, Oh, Barnaby's level 84. I'd say for the time being, you could just read the things for a couple of them.
Right. But first things first, you got some stuff that you posted for me, so...
Yep.
Let's take a look at those. You know, I hadn't seen that show, so that's kind of lost on me.
You've never seen Oswald?
Like, I know of it, but I never had a chance to watch it, so I have no idea about how often does he say that.
I feel like Mim when she was like, "You've never seen Roger Rabbit?"
Fuck you. Hey, back off. You better get those tits out of my face, or I'll show you my tits.
What are you doing?
Working on my trash talk. I'm gonna punch you in the fuck! I'm gonna make you my bitch's bitch. You're gonna be my grand bitch. Yeah. You're about to get 20 likes on InstaFuck.
Who the fuck you think you talking to?
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
If I see you around here again, I'm gonna put a hashtag on your ass.
Sit your little ass down and get the goddamn...
Get on top, honey. Slow down, I'm gonna spurt.
Ah! Fook me, that was fast.
Oh, I thought you guys were dicks before. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Ah, shut up! Shouldn't have fucked me so hard.
So mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Little stupid bitch. Little dumb teacher, bitch. 2 + 2 not knowing what the fuck it is, bitch. Cross-eyed crying down your back, fat foot ass bitch. Long titty, no nipple having ass bitch.
Please.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Thank goodness they didn't have Alex the Lion or King Julian in there.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Those eyes. Those eyes.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Good
He
Lord.
became a Super Saiyan.
Yep.
God damn it, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to talk, assholes!
I'm afraid to see where this is going.
Rat boy! Rat boy! Rat boy! He's a boy and a rat and he's dead in an alley!
I asked Daniel to not show this to you. I showed it to him first.
Ah, okay. I was afraid something bad was going to happen at that last bit.
Hey, undercover, Agent Sanders. I've been telling you for a while. Sir, please. No, no, no! Pull over the car! Pull it over now! Pull over the car! I'm not gonna ask you again. Yeah, we got it. He's rolling down Interstate 15. He's northbound. We'll let him go. Hey, I gotta go. Pull
I don't think I've ever heard of a kid dying of laughter so hard like that until now. That was adorable.
Between you and Daniel, who do you think would be able to pull that off with like a little kid?
It'd probably be between you and Daniel.
Me? I was asking if it was like you and Daniel.
Oh, well, in that case, it's just Daniel then.
I'm now just picturing like, I don't know, like you somehow settled down, Daniel has become an uncle, and he's just like this with your kid in like the driver's seat of your vehicle. Actually, do you have a driver's license?
We both do, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just... Okay, level 86. I'm just picturing it's just you with a kid, and then the kid's like, in like the driver's seat, Daniel's playing officer, and causes the kid to laugh because he's trying to, like, apprehend him.
Alright, we still got quite a bit of coaches that we still need to get through. So let's see. What all do we have left?
There's still Poppy, Salvatore, Time, Dendra, Reifert, Clavel, Jacques, Hassel, Gita, Carmen, Kieran, Drayton. Because you could rematch them too.
Yeah.
Amaris, Lacey, and Crispin. And of course the secret boss.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're fine.
I am pleased to meet you properly. Drayton, progeny of a long line of dragon-type users, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on, pretty sure I never mentioned that to you. I beg your pardon? But I am curious. What do you see yourself doing in the future, Drayton? I doubt I'm the guy you want to ask about future stuff. All I really care is about enjoying the here and now. So, if you're scouting out new league members, you may want to bark up another tree. You see through my intentions, apparently.
Yeah.
I suppose your free-spirited nature is part of what makes you so strong.
Well, I was about to say, where did Drayton go?
Oh, hey, Amaris and Crispin are talking.
Yeah.
Good day to you, Champion Blackcross. I was just musing about potentially recruiting new talent.
We just noticed that.
I would very much appreciate your input. Could you perhaps recommend a trainer from Blueberry Academy whose talent you felt to be noteworthy? Kieran.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The former champion of the BB League, Kieran. He was also part of the expedition to the Underdepths, if I am not mistaken. He certainly has talent and strong ties to you. Perhaps we could convince him to move to Paldea. I'd gathered information using my own sources, of course. But your input is very much appreciated, Champion Blackcross. Most informative.
Hey, Amorous, can I have some of those supplements that let Pokemon fly? Why do you want them? 'Cause I want to fly! And why do you want to fly? 'Cause flying sounds like fun! I don't follow you. Permission to use flying supplements denied. Oh, come on! You're such a wet blanket. I want to go flying on Magmortar. That's absurd. I believe that was the discussion you were talking about some time ago.
Well, that was what Rio was talking about.
Oh, it was Rio? I thought it was you. But just to imagine Magmortar using those frickin' thruster
the arm cannons.
Yeah, the arm cannon as frickin' thrusters. It'd be funny. Hey, Blackcross, there's something I wanted to tell you. That match against Kieran, it was totally at max heat. You were seriously cooking. I still can't believe what I saw. Kieran had been undefeated since he came back from Kitakami. But you floored him just like that. No wonder the whole BB League's blazing with excitement now. But now that you've become champion, that means Kieran gets bumped down to being one of the Elite Four.
Go away! No, don't you dare start a battle with me, Tauros.
Gosh. So the weakest Elite Four the floor?
Elite floor?
So the weakest Elite Four members gotta move out to make room. Unfortunately, that means me.
Oh, really?
Sorry about that. Yeah, kinda sucks. But those are the rules. Nothing you or I can do, really. Besides, the Elite Club's back to the way it used to be. I prefer it this way. And it's all thanks to you, Blackcross. So thank you. Straight from the chef's mouth, so to speak. Hey, perfect timing. How about a blazing battle against your pal Crispin? Sure. Sweet. Just the answer I get to get my fire started.
It'd be kind of weird if he like served it up like a badminton birdie. And like he just accidentally breaks the quick ball with the frying pan.
I really didn't come prepared for this, did I?
Nope. You just kind of went in guns blazing. Tauros, leave me alone! Excuse me.
uh,
Gotta love that flash fire.
I know. I love it too much. Oh gosh.
This is what happens when you go in without a plan.
Yeah.
Oh, you turned the music back on. I just realized that now after I turned up the volume on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, but I've got it practically at 2, so I can barely hear it.
It feels so weird how I could just interact with Pokemon in the wild, and when I run away from them, they don't despawn. So now that we practically have gotten a look at all the Pokemon that are in Scarlet and Violet, what are some Pokemon you kind of wish made it into the roster?
That's an interesting question. I mean, I feel like all the ones that I could possibly want that I could think of right offhand are where they're at, but... Because, I mean, you got all the starters. And in terms of legendary status, I guess the only thing I would have liked to have seen was Deoxys.
Deoxys is in the game.
Huh?
It's a transfer-only Pokemon.
Oh. Well, that's what I was referring to, was the fact that if it was in the game itself, not just transferred.
Oh. I was talking about Pokemon that just aren't in the roster, period.
That would be probably up in your expertise, because I have no idea what isn't transferable or anything like that.
Zubat's not in the game, for one thing. It's actually the first game to not include it.
Huh, that is odd.
I mean, technically Sword and Shield didn't include it either, but that was added in to the expansion pass.
Right.
Same thing for Magnemite and Psyduck, because they too have also been in every single game. This is just the first time that Psyduck and Magnemite have been in a game without Zubat. Okay, Keldeo's level 92. Let's see. What is Pokemon aren't in this? Rattata isn't in the game. Alolan Rattata and Raticate are the only Pokemon to not be obtainable in the Switch era if you're not including Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And even then, they're only a trade exclusive form in that game.
So I've only got one Pokemon left. Terrestrialize at high heat. Burn him and steam him, Blaziken.
Steam him.
That's what he said.
It's Steam, not Steen.
I thought it said steam.
No, you said Steen.
Oh well.
I'm hearing the playback right as we are listening to it. Oh yeah, I'm completely full on deerling hair.
Have a mouthful of spice move, and don't be salty if you lose, eh?
Spice move.
Ouch.
And down goes Archimedes.
Let's see. Against my better judgment, I know. Ouch.
Excuse me. You might need to use some revives.
Yeah. Sad thing is, though, I don't really have a Pokemon that can hold their own against them. Except for Bernadette, which has been doing very well, actually.
Blissey!
And there went Mindy. It's effective enough. There it goes. That was only a struggle because of the fact that I didn't come out prepared well.
Alright.
That was my bad. I lost because I couldn't win.
Barnaby's level 86 and Spyro's level 87. Yay!
Whoa. Now that's what I call a battle at maximum firepower. Not really maximum, but eh. I got way more fired up than in our BB League battle. Here you go, Black Cross. Thanks for the good time. Make a whole bunch of Make a whole bunch of super spicy sandwich with those, okay?
God damn it. I'm just reminded of the scene from Sailor Mouth where it's like,
oh hey, I think I know what that means. That's one of those sentence enhancers.
Sentence enhancers?
You use them when you want to talk fancy. You just sprinkle them over anything you say and whammo! You got yourself a spicy sentence sandwich!
I didn't even think of that. Let's see.
Oh, I get it. Let me try. Hello, Patrick. Lovely day we're having, isn't it?
Why, yes it is, SpongeBob. This day is particularly lovely.
How
right we are, Patrick.
Oh, Lord. Actually, no. If we're gonna be fighting Drayton next.
Did you not fight Amorous yet?
Have we? I don't remember.
You fought Kieran and Carmen.
Okay, so yeah.
And she uses steel types.
So fire would have been very effective. Gotcha.
I mean, I can understand why you put Donald on there, because fighting type's also strong against steel.
Right. But I was actually fixing to fight Drayton, but I wasn't even thinking about, Amorous. Might as well see if she is available for battle. Hello, Black Cross. I believe this marks our first interaction in this classroom. Is
Told
it?
you.
I hope your
Augius
hasn't suffered any after effects from the other day. We've been flying a lot. That is a relief. Seeing it consume such a quantity of that supplement caused me some concern. Perhaps Augius' sturdy construction... Is that construction? Constitution has shielded it from any ill effect.
Also, Littlefoot's level 99 and Habanero's level 98.
I suspect it would be dangerous to let any other Pokemon eat as much of the supplement. Since I usually ride my Skarmory for the flying time trial, I have not had the opportunity to test such matters myself. I have nothing else to report. Let us conclude this conversation. I propose a battle. Do you accept? Yeah. Then let us relocate to the court. Come with me.
Erectarobor.
Even though I am getting better, for some reason my allergies are still kind of flared up.
Really, Giraffe Rig?
Pardon me. Hey, Mech? What is Empoleon? I know it's water, but is it water steel or what?
It wouldn't be on this team if it wasn't.
I was just kind of curious. Because I was like, wait, it's effective? Shouldn't it be not very effective if it's water? And then it's like, wait, is it also partially steel as well?
Did it say it was super effective?
No, I just said it was effective, but I was like, if it's water, it should be not very effective. But then it's like, oh, steel is the weakness.
The steel type neutralizes it.
Yeah, so that...
There's a... Like, with Empoleon, it's kind of the odd one out of its group, because it's already weak to grass type, because of Torterra being strong against water.
Right.
But the steel type is weak to both ground type and fighting type, which are what the other two starters in its trio are type-wise.
Huh. I am at a disadvantage, but my resolve to win remains firm.
Level 87 on Barnaby. Damn it, Trappage.
Countdown to trashulization. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Something caught in your throat?
Yeah, bit of mucus.
Oh, right. She has the Reuniclus on there to act as something to be a counter for everything that the rest of her team would be weak to.
Right.
Well, at least she has a counter for fighting type. Like how Crispin had Executor for the water type. Like water, ground, rock.
Yeah.
Emrys doesn't quite have all of her weaknesses covered, though. She's still somewhat weak to fire.
Yeah. That's that. Battle finish. Congratulations on your victory. Battling you always brings me a certain sense of tranquility. Allow me to express my gratitude by passing on the most powerful technique I know. Carmen taught this to me. She said that if you assume this pose, victory over your opponent is instantly assured.
I have my doubts.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that takes care of that. Now to move on to Drayton. Well, you can hear the struggle that Mech's having to go through.
Yo, bud! Got an update regarding you being League Club President thing, and I quote. Foisting all those responsibilities on the Black Cross, that's just not right. Yeah, Lacey really raked me over the coals for that, and for my general slack-offery. So, guess we're all now stuck splitting League Club president duties again.
Congrats, co-prez.
Oof. Didn't take you to be so facetious. I'm really not excited about having to do more work. Feel free to come take some time off my plate if you ever feel like helping. Seriously, anytime. Help. Come to think of it, it's part of the club president's job to support other members, right? I guess I could do that much. Supportive mode, activate. Let's trade Pokemon. Supportively.
Oh, we can trade with him.
You can trade with all of them.
The others as well? I didn't know that.
That's what I like to hear. I'm putting up Duraludon, obviously. What'll you trade me?
Let's see. I suppose my Flygon that I've got here.
So you're down to trade a Flygon for my Duraludon? Flygon's a great choice. That's a champion's Pokemon for sure. Don't worry, I may slack off on a lot of stuff, but I'll take good care of your Flygon.
So does that mean we've already fought Drayton?
I don't know.
Since
I've never really bothered to see if you could actually rematch him a second time.
Well, let's see then.
Hey, but... Okay, you can!
Well, we've solved that answer now.
Nice. Let's stroll on to the battle court then. Wait, if you could rematch them, what's that mean for the others? Are you able to rematch the gym leaders, the staff members, and the Elite Four?
I imagine you can rematch them anytime you want to. I just wasn't for sure about the Elite Four.
I'm talking about Paldea's.
Yeah.
Not the Blueberry Academy Elite Four.
Yeah. You know, the special coaches and stuff.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the Blueberry Academy Elite Four.
No. I was talking about the regular Paldea Blueberry. Oh, gosh. The regular Paldea Elite Four members. Ugh. Well, with the exception of crap, I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Larry. Because he'll be using his, what the
Actually, Larry stands in for both his titles. Uses normal and flying type.
Really? Huh.
In fact, the only member of his party that's consistent between both teams is Staraptor, because it's already a normal flying type. Barnaby's level 88, and Habonero's level 99.
Pardon me.
Excuse you. For once, you don't have arena trap. Thank you, Trapinch. I think Subtile's on his team because they can learn dragon moves. I mistook a Trapinch for a Magpie. $95 on Keldeo. Whoa. Okay, I walked myself into that. Aqua Jet. That's the way, bud. Man, facing off against you is ridiculous. So much fun. I've got something for you, bud. A little token of everlasting gratitude. Here, don't mind the dust. I oughta really clean my closet.
Oh, that's the tracksuit.
Now that we're able to be now we're able to be twinsies.
There it goes.
Ooh, that actually looks good on you.
That does. That's really good. I like it. Nice.
I wanted to talk to you about your exchange studies, Master Blackcross. Thanks to your presence here at Blueberry Academy, I've been able to visit more often. Observing other schools firsthand can be instructive in all sorts of ways, you know. Right now, I'm considering how we could adopt the best aspects of this school at our own academy. And would appreciate your input on the matter. So, what is it that you like best about Blueberry Academy, Master Blackcross?
Hmm. I guess the location.
Oh, very interesting. Certainly true that an academy floating upon the ocean makes for a stunning sight. But applying this to our own academy would mean uprooting the entire building.
That is true.
Well, in any case, duly noted. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Talking with you like this reminds me of your very first day as one of my students. That was the day I gave you your first Pokemon, Sprigatito. I believe you found many treasures of your own since then. Would you consider sharing me one of those treasures in the form of a Pokemon trade?
Sure.
Much obliged. In that case, I shall offer a Pomo from my side. What Pokemon will you choose, Master Blackcross? Excuse me.
You're excused.
You can't trade Director Clavella Pokemon if you aren't the original trainer.
Oh, that was one of the trades. Okay, never mind. Didn't realize that. Okay, well, in that case...
I don't think anyone traded you a Minior.
Well, apparently this one was.
I'm talking about out of the NPCs.
Oh.
That might have came from one of us.
Yeah. There we go.
So, would you like to trade your Minior for my Pomo? Thank you very much for trading me your mini-ore. I will treasure it and raise it with all due care. Okay, the fact that you were able to fight Drayton, I wonder if you could fight the director again.
There it is.
Because I definitely know that you fought the director at this point.
Yeah. Let me just switch things around. Let's see.
Okay, you can rematch him.
I thought so. Like, I was pretty sure you could fight them as many times as you wanted to. It wasn't just strictly the one time. I just wasn't for sure about the Elite Four or any of the others that's at the Blueberry Academy.
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. I mean, Hassel is one of the Elite Four members, and he doubles as a teacher.
That is true, too.
You may not be able to see me, but you can hear me in spirit.
Oh, I can. You know, I completely forgot about the Obama snow. It's like, I was thinking to myself, it's like, why is this snowing? And then I just remembered, oh yeah, Obama snow.
I remember back when Diamond and Pearl was still new and people were making all the jokes regarding Obama snow, with it being Barack Obama.
Oh gosh. Ouch!
fine. I'll make a fire punch scam. Wow, you didn't even need to terrestrialize for that. Oh, so he gives you Carbos now instead of the the Clive wig.
Yeah. Well, considering we've already got it, you know? Alright, so let's see.
I think you were right, Fert.
Okay. This school is filled with the smell of the new, the modern. So, are you the one who called me here, Black Cross? Alright, so let's see. Let's see what they're talking about. Hey, Drayton, you were up to something behind the scenes, weren't you?
Whoa, that came out of nowhere. What do you think I was doing?
Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but you roped in Black Cross and,
Oh, You're right on track. Keep it up.
You wanted to, like, get the League Club back to the way it was, and something about Kieran?
That's pretty solid. One last leap, Crispin. You can do it.
I give up. I'm not good at using my head like this.
Oh, so close.
My point is, you need to stop playing the villain, Drayton. Otherwise, people are actually gonna start thinking you are a bad guy. Next time, if you want to cook up a scheme, at least talk to me about it.
Fair point, pal.
Might as well see if he's up for a trade. I wonder if Lacey has something she likes. She hasn't mentioned anything about that kind of thing to you, has she? Let's see. I guess it isn't until they come back into the classroom or something like that. You've got some nerve inviting me to such a modern structure. I have absolutely no interest in this place, but I didn't want you to lose face, so here I am. Think of it as a favor from me. I'll expect you to return the favor at some point, perhaps by doing as I say when needed? Oh no. You reap what you sow. I suggest you look forward to the harvest. She scares me. Oh, the things we can accomplish together, my dear puppet. Oh, that just makes it worse. You're not making it any better for yourself, you know that, right? I've been stuck indoors here for a long time. This smell of newness is driving me mad. What do you say we head outdoors for a battle? Sure. How very kind of you. Let's make our way to the battlefield then.
And I just taught Barnaby Psychic. Barnaby's the name of my own shiny Noctowl.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I named him after the Billy Bust-Up character. Don't judge me.
What the?
That's the power of Zoroark's ability for you.
Oh, wow.
It disguises itself as the lead party member of its team. Well, not the lead. The back, like the...
One of the back party members?
Yeah. Teaching that Barnaby. I think I'll get rid of Moonblast for this. Wait, I don't have number 28.
History is filled with betrayal. Don't let your guard down, especially when your all is going well. I'm not particularly fond of all this high-tech stuff, but do your thing, technology. Feel the power of a deeply held grudge, if I'm lucky. Alright, let's see.
Better late than never.
I just got home from college.
A defeat for the history books. You certainly are... what now? Ah, okay. You certainly are a worthy opponent. I see the path you've walked is one of glory and power. Such strength. It would open all manner of ruins and ancient tombs to me, if I could only secure your cooperation. Of course. Here, I've got a gift for you. You know, out of the kindness of my heart. It's very valuable, you know. Don't forget to thank me each night as you gaze upon it. Wow.
Now I remember why I was here. I was like, why am I in Area 0?
I've been told that the students here at Blueberry Academy voluntarily take active roles in various committees, and even run the school. Help even run the school. I suppose it's fitting that at a new school like this, one would also be so boldly experimental. I admit, though, that I personally have my doubts about saddling students with such responsibilities. It seems a rather great burden to place on them when they're still so young.
Go on.
Well, youth is the only period of life in which one may indulge and play without care in the world. In that sense, I worry about you too, you know. Please do take care not to overburden yourself with the expectations of others. But I do apologize. As I get older, I seem more prone to offering unsolicited advice. Right, solicited.
Unsolicited.
Unsolicited. Thank you. One of the very few times I had to be the one to taught a pronunciation.
You'd be like that.
Now, how about we make things more cheerful? A Pokemon trade, perhaps?
Sure.
Thank you for kindly humoring me. How now would you like... Now, I would like to offer up a fine specimen of an Arctobax. How about you, Black Rose?
Let's see. I can give him a Gyarados.
You're willing to trade your Gyarados for my Arctobax, then? You know, I honestly think that people give Lance too much flack for his Pokemon team.
How so?
Like, a lot of people mention how he's supposed to be like a dragon tamer, yet half of his team is flying type.
Yeah.
Like, he has 2 Dragonites, both of them under level, a Charizard, and an Aerodactyl.
Even his culture's not that. I mean,
And in defense, when Gold and Silver initially came out, there was only like 2 Dragon type lines. Kingdra
Yeah.
and the Dratini family.
But even still.
I mean, at least in Heart Gold Soul Silver, they updated his team to include more Dragon types.
Yeah.
In the rematch. Gyarados is a fitting Pokemon indeed. I would expect no less from you. Oh yeah, Gyarados was on his team as well. I will be sure to take very good care of it. I think it's mainly because of Lance's team that people think that Gyarados and Aerodactyl should have been Dragon type.
Huh.
Yeah. Like what?
I mean, if you ask me, Gyarados fits more with the flying type than it does with the dragon type because, like, there's this one bit of the carp jumping over a waterfall bit that everybody seems to overlook. Yeah, the carp jumping a waterfall becomes a dragon, but if it's abusing its power, its status as a dragon is revoked, and instead becomes a flying serpent.
Yes. Only dragon. Only the dragon.
Gyarados is a water snake.
Yeah, only the dragon, the Dratini line for Gen 1 for him. Because Kingdra didn't exist till Gen 2.
And then Aerodactyl, everybody just says it should be dragon because it's dinosaur.
No, he's a fossil for a reason. I like him being rock. It suits him better.
Oh, who said he'd have to replace the rock type?
Well, the rock and flying. You just keep them both. I like them both. I don't like the dragon.
There are so many superficial typings out there that I just do not understand. Such examples being Flygon being a bug dragon, Luxray being electric dark, Golduck being water psychic.
I remember. I used to think. When I was younger, I used to thought he was a water psychic.
Lugia being a water type. Just because it has domain over the oceans.
Yeah.
Even though Kyogre pulls that off a lot better, in my opinion. Don't at me.
Yeah, his dex fits more than with psychic and flying rather than water. I mean, he lives there, but he's known for
Yeah,
making
it's
like
like
lots of tornadoes and
just
stuff.
because something lives in the water doesn't mean it should be water type. By that logic, every single land-based creature Pokemon should be ground type. I have similar disdain about the people who think that Flygon should have been a bug dragon just because it's an antlion. Not even just that. There are several Pokedex entries for Flygon that mention that it has the ability to create sandstorms. Why in the fuck would you want to give it a type that is actively hindered by sandstorms?
Max on fire again.
It'd be funny. Like, haha, sandstorms.
Like, the only thing that would save it is if, like, you give it, like, Magic Guard or something. Or whatever the name of that ability that prevents it from taking damage in, like, weather that does damage to Pokemon. Basically, the ability that acts as a built-in safety goggles.
Yeah. Gita!
Millie, that was your cue to help me out with figuring out the ability name.
Oh, what happened? I'm sorry, I don't know.
What's the name of the Pokemon ability that prevents Pokemon from being damaged by hail and sandstorms?
Ooh, I forgot what that one was. I need to check.
Anyway, why hello, Poppy. What can I do for you?
I'm making a drawing of you, Gita.
I'm here now. Hi, I was in a call with another friend.
Okay.
See, one's Magic Guard, the other one, it looks like Overcoat.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, we're just talking about how I do not understand why people would want to give Flygon the bug type.
No, what Millie was talking about with the type, with the,
No, that's part of what she was talking about.
Wait, what?
You were talking about how people wanted Flygon to be Bug and Dragon, yet its Dex talks about how to make sandstorms and such, and it wouldn't make sense if it constantly has to go through sandstorms, being Bug and Dragon.
Well, another issue that I can see with that is the fact that its primary typing is ground. Or, no, sorry, second... yes, yeah. Primary typing is ground.
That shouldn't matter.
Yeah, it does, because it's how internally
it really shouldn't.
Have you seen how Mega Aggron works? It loses the rock typing, which is the secondary. Regardless. And? Charizard loses flying typing, the secondary, changes to the dragon. Mewtwo gains the secondary typing.
Just because it gains a secondary doesn't necessarily mean that it's the type change isn't dictated by the secondary typing.
Yes, but the trend is the secondary typing changes.
Fuck the trends.
Unfuck the trends. Unflips your table. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Anyway, indeed, a drawing of me?
That's right. Once I'm done coloring it, I'll give it to you.
Oh, Poppy. Why am I just picturing with her in this day and age? It's just a picture of Gita hitting the gritty.
Yeah,
No. Knowing Poppy it's just a crudely drawn picture in crayon.
That's what I'm picturing in my head, and it's so cute.
I'm just picturing, like, the art class scenarios, like, here, Miss Bitch, I drew a picture of a flower. It looks like shit. Thank you.
Yeah, Steelite.
When I hear Miss Bitch, I think of Assassination Classroom. Because her name is Yellow Bit. Irina Yelovich, and they called her Professor Bitch
Wow.
because they hated her at first, and now they like her. Now it's the turn on D. It's hard to explain. Also, I just watched part of Madoka Magica, and I am scarred.
Anyways,
Hmm.
do you know the size of the paper you're using? I must order a frame for it immediately.
Oh, I'm not sure. That's cute. It me again. I came 'cause you asked me to. Schools are such fun places, aren't they? I've never been to school and classes and stuff before. Okay. Hang on. My brain just realized that, hang on a second. She's never been to school or any of the classes. What made her qualified as an Elite Four member?
That is what a lot of people do not care about her for being an Elite Four status.
Here's the answer: nepotism.
Bro got Gauss's Pokemon and started cooking too early.
Oh boy.
I still say that the reason why she's a member of the Elite Four is because the Elite Four altogether represents age, because Poppy's the youth, Rika is the early adolescence,
Young
Larry
adult.
is middle age, and then Hassel is the elderly.
Yep. Dang well, most of us became champions when we first played Pokemon.
And then we have Gita, who does nothing in the plot other than hand you a CD. She literally does nothing other than that that's important to the plot. God damn it.
The only thing he does is
Leon had more significance to his story than her.
Oh my god, please don't insult Leon like that.
Even that lady who's only here for the DLC was more interesting than her.
Ow.
Yeah, because everyone thought she was evil, and when she was just literally autistic coded.
Yeah, and I love her for it.
I have gotten so sick of people, like, Generation 7 absolutely ruined character development in subsequent games because everybody thinks there's going to be a twist villain now.
Can you blame them?
I mean, Lysander was kind of a twist villain.
And I am.
Mac, Lysander was kind of a twist villain because they didn't immediately state that he was evil.
After Gen 7, not Gen 6.
I know, but what I'm saying is like Lysander was kind of a twist villain before that. And even before that, we had N and Getsus. Well, Getsus was obviously evil, but
I kind of put the pieces together for Lysander. I mean, look at him.
I mean, yes, he does look like a giant flaming Dorito, just like the rest of his team. Yes, that is correct. N was a cool twist villain because he didn't realize he was a villain until
Yeah, he was a tool.
Yeah, but even then, also I never really watched any of the ads for Black and White because I never was able to purchase it, and I never really because that was the one generation my mom didn't let me get, and now that's the one I'm obsessed with. The irony.
Yeah.
Dang, I'm still sad because I lost my Black and White cartridge and I can never find it again.
I have my Black 2 cartridge and my White cartridge.
Yeah,
but I bought those secondhand for 40 each from a GameStop. I am so happy I have those.
I'm just glad that Game Freak is skipping Gen 5.
Okay,
I don't know, we have our Gen 5. It's the DLC.
True. Scarlet Violet DLC. Hey. At least we got the Wild Battle theme.
And the Trainer Battle theme.
Yeah.
At any rate, all the classroom and the teachers is so exciting.
Ooh, Littlefoot's level 100.
Do you think I'll ever get to go to school like other kids?
I forgot we were on this tangent.
Oh yeah. Poppy does not get to go to school. She is forced into child labor.
I don't see why not.
Here's my headcanon.
Oh gosh.
She's homeschooled.
No, she's being forced to work at the Elite Four. Let's be real.
can't believe I can't believe Gitta's already
This
studying
is just
child labor.
what I consider a headcanon. There is nothing that you can do that'll change it.
This is funny. Child labor.
Yeah,
What?
I just think that the funny child labor is a good joke.
I mean, sure,
In this
overworked
context.
Larry, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, okay. And this is not me condoning child labor in any way. This is the funny fictional child labor.
I would have
joke
phrased things differently, so.
in a joking sense where you're talking about this child who's most likely homeschooled, as you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, mister. I think I'm a bit different from other kids. It makes me worry sometimes. Thanks for cheering me up, mister.
Is Papa worried she's going to get bullied?
In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and use... Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and use the bathroom real quickly, so we're going to take a little bit of a break, but we'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you, because it knows Final Gambit at certain levels,
Bro,
which is basically explosion, but HP damage instead of actual damage.
Oh.
Yeah, one of my friends found a shiny Riolu and it did that.
bro, what? I can't catch it.
Catch what?
The brute bonnet.
A shiny Pachirisu just spawned and it was climbing up the tree.
Just throw a Pokemon at it. Like
I
throw
did.
a
It
ball.
wouldn't work until he made it all the way to the top.
Oh, so mid-action, gotcha.
Yes. You know what, I'm throwing a Master Ball at it.
Oh my god.
Wait, is this a shiny?
Yeah, shiny Pachirisu.
Oh.
It does fit the color kind of, but also
I have over 100. I'm good.
Master Balls or Pachirisus?
Yes.
Master Balls.
Yeah, I have like 7. I could have cloned more during the Smeargle glitch fest, but I don't really like how Master Balls look. So I all my Master Balls have been from the mystery gifts or the event.
Yeah.
What about the one on the item printer?
I meant to say item printer or mystery gifts event things. Sorry, brain fart.
No, I meant like, what's your thoughts on the Master Ball look on the item printer?
I mean, it's all right, I guess. I do like the Ultra Ball look better, but whatever.
I guess
the
Master
yellow, I
Ball
like
looks
it
better
more.
in teal than it does in purple.
But yeah, I think I
just
went
don't
for
like
the
the M
moon
on
balls
it.
actually.
I don't like the M on it. If it didn't have the M, it would be fine.
So it's kind of like it's kind of similar to how I feel about the Sport Ball.
I just don't like the sport. No. I hate the sport ball in BDSP because for some reason it has an S on it instead of a but only on the icon. I don't know why.
I just hate the sports ball design in general. I think the park ball was the far superior design.
Well, I like the effect of the sport ball when it's thrown out with the net. I want to have I want to have a shiny score bunny in that because the net, if you understand the reference.
For it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I might breed one. I might breed one so I can send it back to Sword and Shield, so then I can breed one there because I've always wanted one in a sport ball for that.
I am so sorry, Chris.
You're fine.
You just hopped in right in the middle of a conversation that we were having.
It's fine.
If I may, Champion Blackcross. I can't help but notice that you seem to often be here at the Academy in recent days. Please forgive me if I am being a bit paranoid, but are you not considering moving here to Unova from Paldea?
I'm staying in Paldea. There's just a lot of stuff I need to do here.
Ah, that's a relief to hear. I hope you'll continue to be an inspiration to the people of our region. You are a guiding light that shines upon all of the Paldea region, after all. This is the part where I trade you a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I have a proposition for you. I want to demonstrate to you just how much I depend on your presence. Christmas presents. Perhaps a Pokemon trade between the two of us would help.
Sure.
I'll be trading a Glimmet I caught in Area 0. I hope that this trade, you can somehow show me what you truly feel.
Let's see.
You give her a Sunkern.
If I have a sun card, that is.
Probably don't. It's probably evolved into a Sunflora at this point. You know, you could just search for the Pokemon's name, right?
I keep forgetting about that. No, not V. There.
Hey, Millie, we were talking about this earlier. What's a Pokemon that you wish was part of the Scarlet and Violet in-game roster?
Oh, ooh, that's a hard one.
I didn't want to do that.
I understand. I didn't get to read the rest.
I did not mean to back out all the way like that. That gets annoying after a while.
Alright.
I don't know, to be honest.
You know what's a Pokemon that I kind of wish to see added into a mainline game again?
Which one?
Skitty.
Skitty. Yeah, when was the last time Skitty appeared?
I don't count Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Oh no, I'm not counting that. I'm like mainline games, not counting the remake.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Dang. Rip. I don't know.
You trade your Sunflora for my Glimmet then? You made sure that wasn't a Sunflora that,
Yeah, I made certain.
Alright.
Yeah, because I had that in a separate box. That's just a regular one, so...
Ah.
Yeah, so it's all good.
Okay, you know what's a palette that I kind of wish Sunflora looked like in its shiny?
What's that?
What color?
Are you familiar with red sunflowers?
Red sunflowers. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Let me look at that.
Thank you for trading with me.
Honestly, I would have been so. It would have been so better. If
Wow.
Like, this alone would have made Sunflora shiny all the better looking. Because, like, right now, if I pull up the render of it, I shit you not, this is literally the difference between normal and shiny Sunflora.
Not really that extravagant. It's like a paler version almost. Or at best a desert flower if you wanted to go that extreme.
Yeah,
oh, there's also blue sunflowers?
Do what?
There's also blue sunflowers?
Well, let's take a look at it then. A blue one?
Yeah, but I think I like the red a bit more.
But yeah, I definitely see what you mean by having the different color sunflowers. It definitely would make more sense.
Oh, wow, the center of this thing is almost hypnotic.
Oh, I want a blue sunflower now. Is that bad? I want a blue one. That is pretty.
That would be exactly.
I'm normally a red guy, but the blue one on this one is very pretty. I do like it.
And just because we were talking about Sunflora,
Actually, I mean, obviously they're probably not going to do anything like this, but this is something that I've actually would have liked
Don't
for
remind
them.
me of Sunkern.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, again, desert flower. Anyway, this is something that I was actually hoping that Pokemon Company would do eventually, because there are some shiny Pokemon that just don't do well in terms of the looks and stuff like that. Like, there are some shiny Pokemon that are very...
Not in fighting form.
There are some shiny Pokemon that look great in their color scheme, but there are others that just don't do well. And this was something that, I guess, kind of inspired from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. But I would like to have had the ability to where you could change the shiny Pokemon, or at least regular Pokemon for that matter. But, you know, depending on how picky they can be, you know. Just have us...
the ones that are the worst are the ones that barely change at all.
Right.
I'd rather have an ugly shiny rather than a barely changed shiny.
But yeah, like, can you imagine having the ability to have your Pokemon be painted a different color? Like, imagine a blue Pikachu rather than a yellow or a slightly tan Pikachu.
Or you could very well base it on this stuff because Pikachu's design was actually based on this thing.
Huh.
What is that thing?
It's a type of mochi called Daifuku. It's a dessert mochi. Everybody keeps going on about how Objectmon are bad. Meanwhile, their mascot is literally based on an object.
Pikachu was based on Mochi?
Let me see if I can find the thing.
Like jet Pokemon. I don't care what people say.
I didn't. This was a quote from the creator of Pikachu, being Atsuko Nishida. I didn't draw it on paper and directly designed the pixel art, so there isn't any data of it now. But the first design for Pikachu was a Daifuku-like creature in the shape of a long Daifuku with ears sticking out. It was nothing like the Pikachu we know today.
I guess that makes sense considering how this does look. The original Pikachu, which people refer to as the Fat Pikachu, that makes sense, I suppose. That would make sense.
Fat Pikachu never left. They just ended up reworking the proportions so that way it was easier to animate.
Right.
Chonkachu.
But it's one of those things where it's like, you look at the original, and then it's like, oh yeah, that does make sense. Versus the today, and you're just like...
I mean, this one's still got a bit of chub.
It does, but it's a chub in a more balanced way, I suppose is the word I'm thinking of. Versus...
He's healthy.
Pikabetus.
I think I remember, like, when they did the Mighty Raids for Pikachu. I remember I refused to catch one until I found a Jumbo one, so I could just name it Chonkachu.
Oh yeah, here's another one that I don't really care for.
Oh. Yeah, you wouldn't even know until you look closely at it. You couldn't even tell. I imagine several people probably killed a number of these shiny Dittos.
This one is probably harder to hunt in Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, God.
You'd be surprised I actually came across that one. I was like, what?
Oh,
like,
gosh.
looking at it. It's just a
like I said, I hate some of these shinies.
Let's see, 60.
Again, I'm going Marshadow. I hate it. Like, along, like, in fighting form, it's noticeable, but...
Primeape, it's a little more noticeable, but not a Mankey.
Yeah. Yeah, those are fine. It's just like Marshadow, specifically for me. Like, look up Marshadow. Look
Based
at
on the
forms.
tint, it makes me think that it went to a swamp or something like that.
I excluded Victory Bell because I think it's noticeable enough.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah. Somewhat.
For context, this is the difference between normal and shiny Victory Bell.
I love Victory Bell.
There is quite a difference. It's a lot more greener. And the leaves are a lot more grayer.
Plus, it's got a blue lip.
Yeah. Versus the other two, so.
Let's see. This one's bad.
Pardon me.
They really should have just used the same kind of shiny that they did with Slowbro.
It would make more sense.
Or they could also have... They could have also blended it in a bit with Slowking.
Oh, yeah.
My boy. Yeah, what's the Galarian ones again?
Oh, I'm pulling them up right now. Let's see.
Oh, alright.
Here's Galarian Slowpoke.
See, the way better. Look at it, yeah.
Wow.
Here's Galarian Slowbro.
I like the yellow. I love Slowking.
And here's Galarian Slowking.
I don't know, something about the blue and the Slowking, I love it.
I guess seeing that we're on a bit of a theme for Slowpoke and Slowbro. Here's the shoulder line.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know, I can't think of it.
I am sad they got rid of the orange upon evolution. These ones aren't bad, they just are harder to hunt with the with the textures.
I love the Magnas Online. I love them. Magnazone.
Magnazon.
Yeah, I'm mixing Magneton and Magnazone.
These aren't the best, but they aren't terrible.
Yeah, I didn't like the pink on them. At least it's noticeable, but I don't like the pink.
I would have gone for black on Seal and Dugong.
Oh, that's more
my
of a
God.
cream than anything.
I don't want to hunt for them ever, especially in this game.
I wish that the shiny of Gengar was a bit more pronounced in the game, because this is noticeable.
Yeah, didn't it used to be blue or something? I forgot.
Honestly, because of how this Gengar looked, it makes me think that this was forgive me whenever I say this, it's almost kind of like the same color palette as the original Gengar from the original games. Like I said, due to the color palette.
Yeah.
And then you got the newer versions where they just brighten up the colors and stuff. Oh, I hate that green.
Some work, some don't.
Yeah, like I said, a paint option would be nice. I know Pokemon Company won't do it, but be a nice add-on.
I understand why they don't. It's probably due to the fact that they would have to do a couple more textures because that's just the way they work.
Yeah, but I mean,
the blue gloves with the green though.
Galarian Mr. Mime just looks awful.
I mean, just one of those things where it's the fact that Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance did it, I don't see why Pokemon Company couldn't. I mean, yeah, duh, this is Pokemon Company, what are we talking about? But a little bit of extra time wouldn't hurt.
Oh, don't remind me of fucking Scyther.
It's just a small thing. I mean, yeah, it may be complicated at first, but it wouldn't be that awful.
Elaboo.
Let's see.
God, I love Elaboo. Oh, don't remind the Paldean Tauros can.
You know, I can actually tell, but you wouldn't be able to tell right up front. It took me a sec, and it's oh, I see it now.
I've seen some, and it's not. You can't really
isn't terrible, but it could be better.
I just hate the green color. If it was a lot
green
dark,
doesn't look that bad. If you swapped out the white on the collar with a bluish color, I think it would work great.
I just wish it was an actual prominent green instead of what looks like a somewhat neon/pukish color.
I've seen Vomit before. It does not look like that.
I'm just saying. It looks sickly. Flareon's pretty good.
Are you kidding? I'll give it a. It's not that great, to be honest. I feel like Flareon's colors is at least Jolteon's colors are more noticeable than Flareon's.
Wow, we've got opposite effects here. I hate the Jolteon, you guys actually like it. I like the Flareon, you guys hate it. This is definitely weird.
I never say I hate it. It's just not my favorite.
I think that it, to emphasize the fire type, they probably could have made Flareon from red to gray.
It's at least they're both better than Leafeon.
And Glaceon.
Yeah, my boy. They tainted my boy.
Let's see. The flower's noticeable on Meganium. What else?
I wish they kind of gave the Hisuian forms they're a different shiny color than their just original forms. Except I don't know what Samurai was.
Chinjo, I don't agree.
Oh, with what?
I was talking about Chincho.
Oh, Chinchou. Okay, yeah.
That's what I said, Chincho.
That one pissed me off.
You can't even tell the difference between the two.
I remember trying the shiny hunt.
It's kind of
on
a
my-
shame because it's noticeable enough on Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff.
At least the eyes are different, yeah.
And Wigglytuff gets a bit more saturated.
It was like when it's
True.
nighttime, you're basically screwed trying to find fucking Igglybuff. And I would know it took me an hour to find it.
This is pitiful. This is utterly pitiful.
I do like the colors.
I hate this. You can't even tell.
The only thing that's noticeable is like its colors are swapped. The reds are swapped with the blues. That's basically it.
And you got a darker cream color on Togetic. Oh, spoiler alerts, it's like this with Togekiss as well.
Yep.
That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. Oh, wow. Ugh.
I mean, at least it's somewhat more noticeable on Togekiss because the spots are also on the ears.
Yeah. But again, like someone could just mistake like thinking the colors on the opposite way.
Yeah. Let's see, Politoed. Hop-Up doesn't look that bad. I already showed.
Did you show
Sunkern.
Marshadow?
No, I'm not showing that yet. I'm going by generations.
Ooh, okay.
Wobbuffet, Drefrig, Pineco, Dunsparce.
No, hop off my god.
Boy, girl.
Like Dunsparce.
And Dunsparce.
The Dunsparce. I don't care what people say. I love how goofy the evolution is.
See, the thing is that fan games overhyped people.
Yeah, I just wanted him to have a goofy evolution night, and I'm happy with it.
People were spoiled by Feebas.
Oh yeah. Granbull.
Snubbull doesn't look too bad, but Granbull, no. No. Like, especially in the lighting of Scarlet and Violet, it would be a bitch to hunt.
Yeah, probably.
Pardon me.
The only thing that really changes on Shuckle is the shell.
At least it's noticeable.
Yeah.
It looks a bit brighter, only like a tiny bit.
I feel like this would probably be a bit harder to hunt.
I guess depending.
I don't know. I've seen them. They're pretty noticeable.
Well, Ursaring definitely is.
Yeah. But, like, it's like a bright green, so you probably will be able to notice it. I played, fucking, what is it, RCS, and it was really noticeable. Sucks it's shiny locked. I would have liked to go. I would have named it Freddy Fazbear if I could.
I was lucky to have spotted this one in Legends Arceus. I know that you thought it was a normal one when we did the Mochi Mayhem side quest.
No, I remember I was yelling at my friend. I was like, turn around.
Here's another one that could probably be better.
No. I hate that. I was searching for that in Arceus, and that pissed me off. Because they can hide easily in the water. Well, no, that was Mantike. And fucking, what is it, Basculin.
My favorite Pokemon deserves better.
Damn.
Like, Donphan doesn't look terrible, but Phanpy, why? Why?
I remember, like, I was playing a Scarlet Violet. I'm like, wait. I'm like trying to knock out this Phanpy. I'm like, why isn't it killing it? It's like, oh, it's shiny. What the hell? Like at nighttime, you can barely notice it.
You can tell that they definitely relied on palette swapping for a lot of these. It's strange because Generation 6, they've actually deliberately gone out of their way to decide on the shinies now.
Let's see.
What's strange with this one is that you could actually somewhat tell the difference on Chansey and Happiny.
Fucking.
Much, but Chansey definitely.
Yeah, it took me a moment to know fucking Happinies. Hey, yes, I love the black.
The gray, it sets it off, I think. It does.
Yeah, well, black.
Too
gray,
bad you don't encounter these as much, but it's not bad.
I like the mix of it, and it makes it look nicer. I have no comment on Tyrannosaur.
Actually, I have a small little question to ask. Since we're talking on the subject of shinies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, with regular Pokemon, it's one thing to encounter a shiny, but then you got legendaries. How does that come about?
The same way that they just do.
I think like there could just be multiple born in the universe. It's just like,
I mean,
you know,
Entei's Pokedex entry does mention that it's born anytime a volcano erupts.
Yeah.
So, in other words, okay, so let's do a little scenario here. In a Pokemon game where they aren't shiny lock, well, preference that, it's not shiny locked. If you don't get the shiny the first time, reload and the chances would change for it to eventually be a shiny?
Yeah, that's called soft resetting.
That's okay. Because that's the only thing I could think of, because it's like, there's no way you can get a greater chance of getting a shiny from a legendary because you only encounter one per game. But then it's like, what if you were to do a soft reset until eventually one does get loaded up? Which that's a lot of reloads, but that's beside the point. The point is, eventually you would get one. Because, unlike with regular Pokemon, legendaries are not breedable.
Manaphy!
Okay. Either way, though.
So you've been paying attention to what I've been posting, right?
I noticed that you posted more, yeah.
I'm just going down the list.
Oh gosh, you can't even tell. You really just can't tell.
Whisper's not bad, I just put it in there for contextual sake.
Whisper! I do like the green on it. I wish they kept it. I'm joking. Aggron, I love Aggron.
Oh, the red eyes actually make it work. Huh.
Yeah, it's subtlety done right.
Yeah. Kind of like it. At that point, that's the saturation on the opposite end.
Twins, both
Here's
sides.
mine for contextual sake.
Oh, dear lord.
I do like the green on it, though.
They really
Like,
didn't try for Plusle.
Yeah. That's why I love mine more.
I like how Volbeat and Illumise are kind of just swaps of each other.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
Volbeat
just like,
more so.
Well, yeah.
Almost.
Roselia, it's noticeable because of the hands.
Basically, yeah. But it was like on its stomach, it turns like purple. I think.
Here's Gulpin and Swalot.
Gulpin these nuts.
Shush.
He's blue.
Okay, Cacturn doesn't look that bad. Okay, Solrock doesn't look bad, but Lunatone...
Yeah. At least the eye is noticeable. That's it.
I don't know, but I kind of like it. Like, it's
This is
weird.
the
I
better
kind of
version.
like it.
I like this more than Sagaleo's red.
Meanwhile, yeah, it's...
Here's the Baltoy line.
Baltoy. I love Baltoy.
Baltoy. Oh, Rios responded.
Oh.
They're dealing with wisdom teeth pain right now. Ooh.
Oh. Ew.
Yikes.
That's why they weren't showing up.
Understandable.
Okay, let's see what else.
I know I had one wisdom tooth pulled. Thankfully, they numbed it enough to where I couldn't feel it, but boy, did they have a heck of a time trying to get all the pieces out.
Okay, I've been giving a lot of shit for Pokemon that barely change.
Yeah.
However, I am making exceptions for Kecleon because of lore reasons.
Of what reasons?
I mean, the blue's still there, so I'm gonna let it slide. I actually like the blue on it, so.
The reason why I'm letting this one slide is because the Pokedex entry mentions that it's able to change the color of everything on its body except that little zigzag stripe on its stomach.
I like the blue on it.
Let's see.
We need more purple Kecleon.
Tropius could be a bit better.
Just a little.
Maybe if the bananas were green to signify the fact that they aren't ripe yet.
That would make more sense.
Just like swap the colors, swap the yellow with the green.
Also, I did not realize those were bananas.
Yellow boy with green bananas.
It's called the fruit Pokemon for a reason.
Again, I never realized those were bananas. I thought that was kind of like a weird goatee type thing.
Alright, here's the legendary Titans.
My boy, I love his minty color.
Reggie Ice, you would not be able to know.
Uh-uh.
There's like no difference at all. At least with the other two, there are subtle differences, but it's subtle with a capital
I'd say that
S.
Reggie Steele straddles the line.
It does. It does.
Let's see.
At least with Jirachi, you could see the red a little bit. It's like you look at it and you go like, oh, there's a Jirachi, and then it's like, wait, why does it have red?
Here's Torterra.
Torterra.
Here's Chimchar.
A bit pinkish, but okay.
And then we get to Piplup.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I've been pulling on, but I wish they did my boy dirty. Why did they have to do my boy dirty?
It's hard to tell with Piplup. The other two, on the other hand, there is a little bit of a notice, but Piplup was kind of hard to spot.
Piplup's fine. It's just like Primplup more, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like... Yeah. I love Empoleon.
Staraptor saves this line.
Yes. The hair. Beautiful. Yep.
Let's see. Kricketot and Kricketune are noticeable enough. Shinx is definitely obvious.
Yee. Fuck Wormadam. Fuck that Burmy line.
Oh, we'll get to that.
We are, after all, just now starting in the 4th generation.
Badoo.
No. Just F Burmy, though.
Another example of subtlety done right.
Gyarados! I love Gyarados. I like both Gyarados and Shieldon.
I mean, it's noticeable. I don't vibe with the colors.
Yeah,
I
maybe something
understand
about
on
the blue
that
I
one.
like. I don't know, something about the blue I really like on it.
I just don't vibe with the gold.
Understandable.
All right, here's Burmy.
Wait.
And
You
here's
see-
Wormadam.
Yeah. It annoys me so much because like you have all these different forms and you decide not to change their coat.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because technically it's not part of their body.
Yeah, but still.
I hate
mean,
that.
it's literally the same argument that you have for Tinka-Tink.
Yeah.
That's what made me disappointed about Tinka-Tink's shiny form. It's like nothing really changed about the body. It's just a mallet, and the mallet is more of a shit color than
And here's,
anything.
Seeing that we were talking about Pachirisu earlier, here's what shiny Pachirisu looks like.
Yeah.
Boy, girl. Okay.
Actually, if I recall correctly, the color pink used to be for both genders. It's just they ended up swapping it over to be for girls because, I don't know, gayness.
No, I think that's what made me hate pink. Like when I was younger, I hated pink for that. Not for gayness, it's just like I just didn't like the pink for girly.
There's Buizel.
I hate that.
Weasel!
It makes it look
Surprisingly-
It looks sick.
Yeah.
I like
Surprisingly,
the
it's
floaty
really, it's
colors.
noticeable.
I like the floaty colors. It's
The floaty colors doesn't look bad. It's just a body.
I think it's like luckily it's pretty
You barely
noticeable
could
when you
tell a
come
difference
across
between these two.
Downcast isn't bad, but the
Yeah.
Blossom form, eh.
I was annoyed how you only get to hunt them in the trees in Legends Arceus. Unless you found an outbreak.
Here's Shellos. Okay, Baneri's noticeable. Honchkrow. I don't know about Glammeow.
I like the color swap.
It's alright.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Oh yeah.
Could be dealing with Chingling.
Charmeco.
For context, this is the shiny palette that Chimecho has.
I do like the slight green onto it, but it's still.
Let's see. Spiritomb. I'm putting in the entire line for this.
Oh no, which one?
We're about to find out.
Oh, don't remind me. I hate the pink. I'm sorry, I hate it.
Thank you! Thank you! I do not like that shiny Omega Garchomp whatsoever! I get they were trying to make it different enough from the regular...
Yeah.
But
I
it's
never
just like,
liked it in the
no!
first place.
No! I hate this! I hate this! Back to the drawing board!
I just want to know, like, out of all the colors, why a hot pink like that, especially for Mega Garchomp? I just don't see it.
I don't understand why they went with that.
This thing should have been a black shiny.
At least that would make more sense.
Or red to reference the beta colors.
Oh yeah, the
Let's
reference.
see. Beta Garchomp. Get ready for a complete design whiplash, but here is what Gibble, Gabite, and Garchomp looked in the Diamond and Pearl beta.
I like the orange colors. I would hug that thing.
And then here's what somebody did for a fan edit of a Beta Mega Garchomp.
Yo.
I mean, they're not bad. It's just Gibble looks like a Digimon.
Kind of does. There is a Digimon that looks like that.
Yeah, I'm just matching the colors onto Mega Garchomp, though. That's what I'm just thinking of right now. Oh, Munchauks.
Oh yeah, I forgot to post Snorlax earlier.
Mm-hmm. Look at him.
Let's see. All right, so top row is the male, bottom row is the female.
Yeah. I like the silly noise it makes, though.
I hate it still.
Understandable.
They went from normal shit to terrible shit.
It's supposed to be camouflage. Because they're in the sand.
Either way.
They're camouflage stuff. I'm joking.
I don't mind the colors of Hippopotas.
No,
the shinies, no. Let's just... Okay, Hippowdon pulls it off better on the female.
Yeah.
But the male definitely needs work.
The female one, I love her.
Here's the Skorupi line.
I kind of like the red up until it evolves.
You don't like the red Skorupi?
No, I like the red. I like the red.
No, you didn't like the Drapion.
Yeah, I'm talking about the evolve.
Oh.
The evolve, you can barely tell.
And today on this special episode of What's the Difference?
Much like a previous plant that we had looked at earlier.
Floor. I'm trying to think of which one.
And then before that...
They could have referenced any other color for Venus Flytrap, but they didn't.
I think this one I don't like. It's like how I don't like how some grass Pokemon have a barely changed color.
Yeah.
In regards to the shiny fucking Sunflora, Carnivine, Leafeon, you know. Yeah, that's the one I hate.
Oh, here's another. Going back to the Magnemite line.
I like Magnezone. I like the blue eye, yellow. Oh, something about the color, I just like it. I like the...
Weirdly enough, the blue eyes is nice, but the body color, could be better.
The cream. I like the cream mixed with the blue.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Good lord.
Oh my gosh.
How he tainted my voice.
Like,
Glacier
what
didn't deserve
the
this.
fuck? You could tell they were just lazy during that. There was no...
Palette swaps, I tell you. Palette swaps.
All they did was that they took the little color slider and just shifted it by 1 degree. That's it.
Like, at least Blast, like, yeah, it's a bit lighter, but at least it has something that can be noticeable about it. At least they could have done it for the others. I like the Glalie fucking eyes. And then, like, the fucking Prevo is just, like, blue.
Okay, I am posting these in separates because it goes above the 10 picture time limit. I mean, not
Dang.
the time limit, 10 picture limit. So here's regular Rotom.
Okay.
This might be considered a bit of a hot take.
Go on.
But I do not like how...
I don't like the outlines are still there.
No, let me finish.
Okay.
I do not care for how, when transitioning over from normal to shiny, the aura surrounding the appliances are the same.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. I hated that. I wish that they kept them the same.
Or at least went with a different color, like you did with Rotom.
Yeah. Just never liked that.
Okay, these ones aren't too bad. They're not too bad.
I like
It's alright.
Then we get to Heatran.
Bro became brighter. This is like Heatran after being... Shiny's like him being outside for too long and him just recently coming out the lava.
Fiona and Manaphy.
Surprisingly, not too bad.
Shaman. Alright, now we've entered Gen 5.
My boy, Embor. I love Embor.
Okay, this one doesn't look terrible. It's noticeable enough.
Yeah, the Hisuian one. Oh no, I never said it was bad. I was talking about how the original colors for the regular Samurott.
It's not even the same colors as regular Samurott.
Yeah, I was talking about the shinies of the other two. Being they're showing their original colors. But Samurott isn't.
Let's see. Stoutland's the more noticeable one out of these.
Ellen, my dog. Doggy boy. I won't forgive Alola for what they did.
At least that looks like Grover a little bit.
What do you mean you don't forgive Alola for...
What he did to my boy Stoutland?
Oh, you mean the Elder?
Yeah. I mean, it was bound to happen, but still.
I mean, if he did pass on, Ash wouldn't have an Incineroar.
Yeah. I think, dang, they really like killing the dog Pokemon in there.
See, for me, the reason why that one hits home for me is because that one aired roughly around the time my grandmother was diagnosed with final stage COPD. So I was able to relate to Litten in that situation.
Yeah, it's let's see, Salin died from old age, Luxray died for hyperthermia, Snubble.
Isn't Luxray a cat?
A lot. Huh?
Isn't Luxray a cat?
Well, whatever. I just like Luxray. It just...
Insert "they should have been Bert and Ernie" quote here.
That would have been funny.
Here's Petalil.
Yeah, I like the Lilligant.
Petalil's the weakest one of these, but Lilligant saves it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you think the shiny fits more, the regular Lilligant or the Hisuian one?
I like how they swap flowers.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Here's Basculin.
No, I think that one annoyed me the most in the RCS, because if they see you for a
because they
second,
run away.
I was like, bruh. He's trying to panic and throw at him. He's like, it sucks more. He's like, it takes you a while to even notice it's shiny.
Is Galarian Darumaka.
Green.
And in comparison, here is regular Darumaka.
Blue. Hey, what do you think? Do you like the regular Darumaka or the Galarian Darumaka shiny more?
Yeah.
What?
I think I prefer the Unnovan one because at least I could tell what's the difference.
Understandable.
Here's Scraggy.
Scraggy, I love Scrafty.
Scrafty saves it with how neon it is.
Yes, and I love the green.
Here's the Unova fossils.
God, I remember like there was like lots of hate for Archon. And I love the Archon line.
I feel like Archeops is noticeable enough.
Yeah, but well, not regarding the shinies. Like in general, people did not like the Archon line for some reason.
Here's Minccino.
I have no comment.
Gothita.
Oh. I mean, it looks nice, but like when you're playing in fucking Legends Arc, in fucking SV, you can barely notice.
Solosis.
Yep.
Ducklet.
Mm-hmm.
Vanillite. Deerling. Sawsbuck.
It's alright.
Emolga.
Okay, I like Emolgas. I love the brown. I don't know, I think like when it comes to certain shinies, I'm like a sucker for like any brownish colors. Like brownish or bluish colors, I might be a sucker for. Like,
Sorry if I'm going a bit too fast on these, Chris.
Do what?
I apologize if I'm going a little too fast.
Oh no, you're fine. We're still on Gen 5 after all.
Yep.
Dynamo.
Oh, that pissed me off. Good, I hate shiny hunting for him.
Litwick.
Oh.
I actually have a shiny Litwick.
I kind of like
named her Cassie.
I kind of like.
No.
I kind of like this.
What, the Chandelure?
Yeah. The flame particularly. It's nice.
Stunfisk.
My boy.
Ugh. Ew.
How dare you?
Who peed on the fish?
Leave my boy alone.
Oh yeah, this is... I think this this might be the first... No. I was going to say that this is the first game to not have Mean Fu in it, but no, I'm pretty sure they added it in King Takami.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
they did. Yeah, it's in King Takami.
This is what Bulky could have looked like.
Huh.
Yeah, it looked like it slightly changed, but I do love the colors on it. Especially the green highlights on it.
Rufflet doesn't look the best, but Braviary definitely makes up for it.
Especially Hisuian, Jesus. I love the
Wow.
Hisuian one.
Yes, especially Hisuian Jesus.
Yes.
I didn't know Jesus was Hisuian.
Oh, gosh.
Here's Volabai. These are just ones that I think kind of look a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
Here's Heatmore next to Durant.
I love Hitmore.
I heard that as Hitmore.
No.
Here's Tornadus and Thunderous. And Landorus and Enamorous.
I don't know. Something about the orange I don't like on Enamorous.
Reshiram and Zekrom. Kyurem. And now we should be moving on to Gen 6. With Froakie starting us off.
Oh, gosh.
And it's kind of a shame, especially compared to what it evolves into.
Yeah. Greninja definitely fixed it, thank God. I'll be right.
Let's see. Keep in mind, this is the first generation they decided to actually not rely on palette swaps. I'm a bit mixed on the Fletchling line, personally.
I can see why.
I'm saving you the trouble of needing to cycle through all of the Vivian forms, so I'm just going to post one of them.
That's fair. Especially since there's not much difference.
And there's a total of 20 different forms.
Oh, gosh.
And this one has 5 forms. Well, Floet has 6, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get you.
Here's that form, because it's different enough to warrant a comparison. Florges is probably the most noticeable.
Yeah.
Let's see, Pancham. Pancham's not the best looking, but Pangoro definitely pulls it off a bit better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Next we have Esper and Meowstick. Okay. These ones look okay. They're noticeable. That's noticeable. I feel like Hisuian is not that bad, but you'd have to really look at Colossian Avalugg.
Yeah.
All right, now we're moving on to Gen 7. And since I posted the others, I think I may as well post Decidueye-wise. Okay. Starting off with the Poplio line. Okay, that's noticeable enough. Wishy-washy. Fomantis. Oh yeah, this is also our first game without Morlul. Yeah, that one's passable. Togedemaru. Another Pokemon that is going MIA for the first time if we're not including Legends.
Huh.
Because Legends Arceus cut out a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Cosmog.
I do like the shinies for Solgaleo and
Really? I'm surprised that you like Solgaleo. A lot of people don't.
Well, I don't have a problem with him, really, in all honesty, but then again, I hadn't used him. But I do like the shinies. Like, they stand out.
No, I'm saying that a lot of people do not care for the red look on Solgaleo.
Wonder why.
If Millie ever gets back, I guess she could probably explain it. Oh.
Although this
is over there. Hang on, I need to clean my glasses.
Okay. But yeah, this is pitiful. You can't even tell a difference. It's like one darker, one lighter. That's about it.
Oh, man. Well, it's a good thing I bought a second. I just broke my back scratcher.
Ouch, that hurt.
What do you mean, ouch?
I popped my back.
Okay.
Ugh.
Here's Magearna.
Right.
And here's Marshadow.
Which one is which? We'll never know. Not like they care.
Here's Meltan and Melmetal. They're different enough, but I can understand why people don't like them.
I can understand it, but it's okay.
Now we've moved on to Generation 8. Grookey goes from barely looking noticeable to just looking bad. And then you got Score Bunny. Let's see. I could see people not really being that fond of Squavid and especially Greedent.
Yeah.
Other than that, Here's Sinistea. Sizzlipede. Hatenna.
Yeah, the Dynamax form, you could barely tell a difference.
Pincurchin. Snom. Indeedee. Morpeko. Dreepy. Cubfu. The remaining members of the Legendary Titans. Glastrier. And that should cover Generation 8. Now we move on to Gen 9, at long last.
The current.
I have to say, apart from those few examples, Generation 8 kind of hit it out of the park.
Really?
Now we move on to Gen 9 with Tandemaus. Charcadet. Bramblin. Flittle. Tink-a-Tink. Glimmet. Let's see. Frigibax. Gimme Ghoul. Oh, welcome back, Millie.
Oh yes, I came back to one of the worst shinies.
Speaking of, Chris doesn't mind shiny Solgaleo.
I mean, I didn't say it like it was. I just don't like. I just think the Solrock one looks better.
That's fair.
Solrock.
Yeah, Solrock. It turns red.
I'm talking about Solgaleo.
Yeah, I said Solrock's red shiny looks better than Solgaleo's.
I thought you were talking about Solgaleo and Lunala, not Lunatone and Solrock.
Oh no, I was talking about Solrock and Solgaleo because they're both sun-like designs.
Ogre Pawn.
Green. She got Shricified.
I mean, she is an ogre.
Exactly.
And I think those are the only ones to note.
Huh.
Oh, did you already saw the Marshadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, not even
I kind of figured that was
single...
obvious. We wouldn't be at Generation 9 if I didn't cover Marshadow already.
Like, there's not a difference at all. It's like pathetically not a difference at all.
Yeah, you can only notice it when it's in its fighting form. Because it turns purple instead of green, I think.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Anyway, back to this.
Thank you for trading with me. I think we spent 15 or so minutes just looking at shiny differences.
Close to almost 50, I think.
50 minutes?
Yeah. It took an hour.
Yeah, we were at this at the 2-hour mark, and now it's at 2 hours and 49 minutes.
I'm scrolling up. When was the first shiny image shown?
I am very curious to see how you raise this floor of yours.
It's been an hour. We started talking about it 6:49. It's been over an hour.
Let's see. There it is. I was wondering where it was.
This is what happens when we talk about Sunflora. Sunflora was the start.
We don't talk about Sunflora. No, no, no.
Mhm.
We don't talk about Sunflora.
Alright, here we go again with this shit. Wait, did you put on... Oh, no, that was your sunglasses. Oh, good Lord Almighty. I thought you had more patches on you or something.
What can I say? I was in a bit of a scrap not too long ago.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was voicing him.
You are.
Oh, okay. I must once again say... I must once again say merci so very, very much to you for inviting me here, mon ami. Jetting around from one region to another, yes, it brings back so many memories from my past. Where did you travel?
Where did you go? Where did you come from, Got Nigel?
Merci, Blackcloth, for latching onto my tantalizing hint there. I am so glad you asked. Why, when I was a young man, I traveled across the entire world, des le monde entier. I went here and there and everywhere as a young backpacker beholding all the world's beauty. And here now, a question to you. What do you think that I, a young Salvador, found Le Place beauty the most beautiful of all, among the many sights that I saw? Probably say the mountains. No, that is not at all. Was this question more difficult than I thought, Blackcloth?
Apparently.
The most beautiful sight of all was the face of a certain woman, caught in stunning profile. You know, that wasn't even part of the answer that you gave me. There was not a single part of that at all that was saying the woman itself. It's like mountain, ocean, town, desert. And none of it was those choices.
Just like your own part. Your train is wondering like, wait, woman, you're married?
And that woman is now me, my wife. It's a very good story, isn't it? You're welcome for the gift of getting to hear it. Pop quiz time, Blackcross. How about a little review problem from me to you? What percentage chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? I think it was 4%, wasn't it?
I
actually forgot.
Yeah, I'm stumped.
I'm gonna say 4, because I think that's right. Well done! I knew I could count on you for this question, Blackcross. You really absorbed the material, haven't you? I think that's what I was thinking. It was 4%, last I remembered. And then you can increase it based on items or stuff like that. I have to admit, I'm a bit worried about the students here at Blueberry Academy. So much of their coursework is made up of battle studies and the like. That's all well and good for the children who hope to make a living doing that sort of thing. But not every dream can come true. What if you shut the door to other paths you could take? Mathematics, home economics, languages. Young people need to know all these things.
Calculus.
To be ready for any kind of future. I don't think that any learning is truly wasted. You never know what skills you'll need. Oh, I'm sorry for taking your ear off, though. Talking your ear off, though.
Taking your ear off?
I don't know why I was
What, are
reading
you
that.
like a Mr. Potato Head now?
I didn't mean to go on like that. It's totally fine. Goodness, you are a sweet child. Thank you, Black Cross. Hearing that from you makes me feel like I can keep on going. Oh dear. Let's see.
I don't like the implications of that.
Wrong one. There we go. And finally getting to invite her. Hadn't invited her yet at all.
I just realized she has a little bandage on her knee.
Yeah, I remember seeing that for a long while. Pardon me. We're making this place my nurse's office while I'm here, right? I knew they would have a conversation. Thanks for that sandwich you made, by the way. It was alright, I guess. Not too bad.
Really? Yes! I'm so happy you enjoyed my cooking! It must have been real tasty seeing how you were crying tears of joy and everything.
I wasn't that happy. Pump the brakes a little, Dendra. So, when's the next, meal?
Huh? Well, I mean, I'm done with my sandwich training now.
Done? Just like that? Do you maybe want to make some sandwiches together sometime?
Is that a date?
No way. Miriam's handmade sandwiches? I'm so pumped I'm gonna work up an appetite starting now!
We're making them together. You better do your part too, Dendra.
I ship it.
Oh gosh.
I ship it.
Hey, new kid. Man, that terrarium sure is something. It's kind of like the blueberry version of our own academy schoolyard, huh?
You could say that, yeah. Except all the Pokemon roaming around in there are wild.
Yeah.
All that open space is so liberating. It's perfect for long distance running.
And hiking and swimming.
For my class, I'm thinking of having everyone run a lap around the terrarium.
That's a long ass lap.
By that, do you mean like it's a really long lap, or it's a lap made of asses?
It's just a really long lap, considering.
Okay, because I've never heard of an ass lap. I just realized that sounded like ass slap.
What do you think?
I don't know.
You're right. It might be a bit much. Guess I'm just itching to go for a run. Oh well. Okay, fine. Just a half lap then.
Where would the perimeter even start?
That would be a good question.
So, I'll see you there, right? Of course I will.
Ah, I knew it. I figured you were the one who called me. I was super surprised when I got told this stuff about a work trip all of a sudden. Can you believe they're having me teach my first class ever here instead of back home? You'll do fine. You sound so sure. Wish I had even half of that kind of confidence. Oh, what am I saying? You got me over here, so I'll do my best to make the most of it. It'll be the nurse's office Blueberry Academy style. Of course, we get to battle her. Do you want to battle me or something? Yeah. For sure? I'm not busy doing anything anyway. I'll go to the court with you.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, wrong court. I was thinking of the People's Court.
Ah.
I never quite understood why she has a Hypno on her team. What is she? I mean, does the pendulum double as like a stethoscope?
I'm not sure.
I mean, this is coming from somebody who has a Hypno. I hate this animation. 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 Kill it!
It sucks. But I love Electro.
Oh boy.
What was that you said, Millie?
I love Electros, but God, someone put him on the ground.
Honestly, the animation actively makes me put it in my least favorite Pokemon.
Like, yeah, I know he levitates, but please.
If you're going to be having him levitate, have it be in an instance where, like at least have him have the S-shaped profile. At least it's more imposing than a carp flag.
Bro's just slithering.
Like, I legit find it ridiculous how... Like, let me just try to find the thing again. Somebody I know, I'm not gonna say names, thinks that the original Gen 5 pose is worse than the Gen 6 one, because to them, Electros floating like that is supposed to be them stalking its prey.
Yeah, but I prefer the Gen 5 pose more. I like its posture. Gen 5 has that nice posture to it, and I like it for that. And plus, I like to see its full body more than just like seeing it float around like a eel. Like, yeah, I know it has levitate as its only ability, but still.
Like, the least they could have done is make it have angry eyes. Get what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
It's like they didn't even try.
Pardon me.
I still can't believe the amount of time that we had just looking at Pokemon was half an hour.
It was practically. And all because we started with the Sunflora.
Yes.
Yeah, because you were trading a Sunflora to, you were trading, I want to say you were trading Sunflora to Gita?
Yeah, Gita.
So is Toxapex on our team because the poisons are meant to act as a numbing agent?
Maybe.
I guess so.
Bruh. I went to take a sip after I ran away from this Rhyhorn, and it just went straight into me.
Yeah.
And started the battle up again.
Oh, come on. You don't have to go all out like that. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, you're the champion. You have a position to keep up.
Yeah. You kids are always going all out. I can't keep up. Especially you. You're way too strong. You gotta learn how to hold back a little bit once in a while. Well, since you beat me, I'll teach you this cool pose.
Aye, Captain.
I think that pose is on its way out, but it's not quite in cringe territory yet. Use your best judgment on when to whip it out. Okay. I think we'll do one more group.
I mean, it could have been worse. You could have taught him how to dab.
Oh gosh. That would be cringed.
Surprisingly, even to this day, people are still doing that.
Yeah. Oh, Poppy's got a conversation with Amorous. This should be interesting.
Yeah, because they're both steel-type specialists.
All your Pokemon are tough as steel, Amorous? That's right. Steely as a Steely as a Metagross. Is that not true for you as well, Poppy? It is.
Excuse me again.
I'm a girl of steel after all. Yes, your Tickaton is indeed wonderful. Yay, your Skarmory's also really tough, and your Empoleon too.
I think there's a specific conversation that Crispin and Arvin have.
Hi, mister. How old do I look to you, mister? I want to say 6. Maybe even maybe younger. Hey, I'm not that much of a baby.
He's nice.
Wait.
I thought she was older.
No. Wait.
Hold on. Dwarfism.
Yeah, dwarfism. Some kids look younger than what they expect.
Okay. Hang on. We have to talk about this, okay? We have to talk about this because this okay. So if we're going based on normal Pokemon lore, The average age for a Pokemon trainer to start his journey is roughly 10, technically, right?
Tell that to the youngsters that look younger still.
Yeah, especially like
Either
some
way.
people you come across.
And then you got preschoolers in black and white.
Exactly.
At any rate, though, our main character is roughly 10, and she's 9. I call bull hunky-dory fucktard as fuck.
Let's not swear in front of the kid.
Too bad.
They're all kids! Well, with the exception of, time. But that's aside the point! Ooh, if Poppy get people angsty about this, I am more so now.
And technically, she's not exploring.
Anyway. I'm 9 years old. That's old enough to go to Naraha Academy if I wanted to. But my Pokemon
homeschooling.
But my Pokemon are too strong. I didn't want to go to school because I was afraid. I scared the other kids. And then Gita said I could join the Elite Four. But then I saw the students here at Blueberry Academy and I realized something. I'm not a weird kid. I'm just really good at Pokemon battles. So next year I'm going to be an Elite Four member and a student. That's so exciting. Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Oh boy. I can't wait to start studying in Naraha Academy.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to think, because, like, the characters in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, the player character looks a bit on the younger end, too. I think they'd be about the same size as Poppy.
I think
I could maybe see her being like, I could maybe seeing her being at least like 8.
I'd be forgiven it was 7. Which is why I went with 6. But I think I need to practice making friends. So do you want to trade Pokemon with me? Sure. Thanks. I think I'll trade Tinkatuff. Which cutie are you gonna trade? Let's see. I will give you an
I just
Oddish.
remembered! Tate and Liza from Ruby and Sapphire are about as young as her.
Who?
Tate and Liza, the gym leaders in Ruby and Sapphire, the psychic type twins.
Oh, yeah! I forgot about those two. So, are we gonna trade your Oddish and my Tinkatuff?
Oh my god, I just realized we're essentially trading weed to a kid.
Weed cat.
Its dex species is the weed Pokemon!
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oddish is a real solid Pokemon. It's the best. I'll take extra care of it, mister. Alright.
Oh, I just remembered another Pokemon that could have easily been added into this game.
And what's that?
Which one?
Onyx.
Onyx could have been a good choice to add, yeah. I have to thank you.
Popping off with giant steelix.
I have to thank you again, Black Cross, for listening to this old woman gripe last time. After that talk, I went straight to the director here and told him what was on my mind. I said flat out that he needed to offer a more diverse curriculum than just battle studies. And how'd that go, knowing Mr. Sereno?
Nah, I think we're good. I don't think I want to learn more education.
While he won't be changing the base curriculum, he did say he had no problem with that. He did say he had no problem at all with offering more subjects as electives.
Electabuzz.
In fact, he said that was part of his motivation behind having you do all this. You know, calling folks like me to visit his school and serving as coaches. And there I'd go, getting ahead of myself, thinking I needed to start some sort of educational reform. My, it's a bit embarrassing now that I know better. So basically, I'm the educational, the head
Here
of...
at this school, I am your higher power.
Basically, I'm the head of the Board of Education for Blueberry Academy. I don't know if that's ensuring or if that's what's the opposite of reassuring?
Concerning.
Concerning, yeah, concerning. I may not have a lot of takers yet for my math class, but I'll keep it up and grow our numbers.
I feel like Everest would be in the math class.
Yeah. Put in a good word for me with your friends here, won't you, Black Cross? I've got to admit, getting off the warpath has somehow taken the wind from my sails. I need some new incitement to really pick up my mood again. Oh, I know. How about you and I do a Pokemon trade? There's nothing to be lost in asking, right? Pardon me.
Your excuse.
I'll offer up...
Lizzie!
I'll offer up a rock ruff. What do you say to that, Black Cross? Anything for me? I've got the perfect one for you.
Sorry about the outburst.
You're fine. So you'll trade your Graveler for my rock ruff? Yep. This Graveler is just the ticket. I feel better already. Thank you for the trade. I'll be sure to treasure Graveler and raise it with care. Alright, so let's see here. How many more coaches have we got to go through? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We've got Jock.
5 more left.
You think you could add in Arvin? I want to see if the conversation between him and Crispin will actually show up.
We'll go ahead and do that before we end the stream. Yeah, they do.
There they are. So, seriously, why do you always carry that frying pan around?
What are you talking about? Don't you have one hanging on? He doesn't. Unless that badminton case happens to be his frying pan. I could have sworn he had a frying pan.
I don't remember
Maybe
him ever
in the
playing
bag, but not out of it.
Fair. What kind of question is that? It's so I can always cook if I want to, duh. I even hug it as I go to sleep every night.
Please tell me you wash it before you clean. Before you go to sleep.
That's my thought process. It's like, hang on. What? I'm sorry. What? I'm sure even Gordon Ramsay would be like, that can't be sanitary.
It's not like you cook while you sleep, but sure.
Hey, you're carrying around a big ol'
Sack.
rucksack too. It's full of camping gear, yeah?
Oh, you noticed? Looks like you're quite the bright little spark yourself. With this handy bag of mine, I could do more than just whip up a meal anytime I want. I'm ready to camp out under the stars anywhere I like.
Under the stars? Like, you just sleep outdoors? Whoa, no way! That's so cool! Huh. Okay then, so, with that, so basically, next week, we'll have 5 coaches that still need to go through with their dialogues and stuff. Then we have the secret trainer, and then we have the Ace tournament.
Yeah, and then Scarlet and Violet will come to an end.
So in other words, basically, depending on how long it takes us to go through all this and everything like that, next week we'll probably have to try to make it a little bit longer stream to where that way we can have our little hide and seek thing, since we didn't get to do it today.
Yeah. Because Rio was dealing with a toothache.
Yeah. Hopefully that went well for him. But at any rate though, guys, we'll see you all again next week, but you'll see me tomorrow. So until then, we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Catch you guys later.
No word from you, Millie?
Oh, yeah. See ya.
See you later.